intelligence statistics shows that the US, okay, the UK, Australia, Canada, and Pakistan are the top 10, part of the top 10 countries where citizens are looking for information about the potential of global conflict. Because you got into where, the US, you got a lot of Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans over there, and like I said, they have a zeal for the Most High, but not according to knowledge. So you're gonna have a lot of people out there that's gonna be looking for them. They're looking for answers, man. Okay, that's why brothers gonna be up on their game, so you can answer these. You ain't just a thing of going out there cursing out Esau and then you call it that. That's it. You're gonna be able to answer. You're gonna be answer questions, man. Okay, not just you're gonna be able to answer spiritual questions. Okay, you're gonna be able to answer global geopolitical questions, financial questions, and that's what the Most High requires of individuals that was gonna be of his. The scripture talks about the Israel of the Most High. Well, the Israel of the Most High is gonna have understanding about everything. That's why the scripture talks about how we're the princes of power, man. Because when you have power, just power, period. Ain't it power in basketball? It's a power, period, man. Right? Universal power, man. To do anything, you're going to know about everything. Geopolitics, okay? Finance, okay? Planting, or it's horticulture. You're going to know, you're going to have an abundance of wealth. And that's what the Lord is dealing with. He's dealing with abundance of wealth, man. Rivers are flowing with water, man. Okay? And that's what you're going to be able to do. You're going to be able to get into these different things because all of these different people are going to be flocking to Jacob knowing for answers. Predominantly what we're dealing with right now before this kingdom is destroyed is Israel asking those different answers. And if you can't provide those answers, then guess what? You're going to step your game up, man. Okay? You're going to step your game up, son. Okay? So here, it says, where citizens are looking for information about the potential, and there ain't no potential, okay? This is a certainty. Let me check the time. Okay, this thing is going to pop up as of a certainty, okay? This thing's going to pop up. We're going to see that within the scriptures to close out in a second, okay? This thing is going to pop up as a certainty. It ain't a potential. It's going to happen, man, okay? Perhaps oddly, the Philippines tops this list. Okay, and it ain't a thing of that ain't mysterious to me, because I know through the scriptures in the book of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter and the 64th verse, Israel was scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. So you don't know whether it's just because there's a vast majority of Israelites that concentrated to there, or the population, the population relative to the technology skews the data. You never know with Esau, man. But nevertheless, you seen pretty much what the what one of the top searches is happening out there is. Okay, so it says the new peak daft a previous massive surge of interest in this topic that followed the Turkey down in a Russian Su bomber, right, over Syria in 2015. Okay, now it reminds me of that scripture where it talks about Doritari. Okay, or rather more towards the end, you're gonna have it to where it's gonna be like like those birth pains were coming in quicker and quicker and quicker. So you had it to where last peak was in 2004. Now you got another peak 2017, and that's just people thinking about it, and they think about it as a direct result of these different conflicts that are happening throughout the four corners of the earth. Okay, but that means to say those conflicts that are happening throughout the four corners of the earth are happening more and more often. Okay, and as a result of them happening more and more often, you go to where people are trying to get up on their game and really have it to where they got their foundation. Because if you're looking for answers, that means you have something within you that's saying, look, something ain't quite right here. Let's try to find out what's going on, man. Okay, so let's go on. It says the service shows that the number of other war-related searches is also on the rise. Right, searches for war, nuclear war, are at the highest level since the start of the year, and the number of searches related to these topics continue to rise, while the number of people searching for Syria war has also reached a peak over the past 12 months. Okay, but we know Israel, the Israelis, they're gonna be getting involved. But what also this goes to show you is that Google has the power to distribute these different information. So if you're to where they're searching these particular things, well, what comes up on top of the search, well, Google's got control over what comes up as the predominant search result or the search feedback. Okay. Google's gonna be the one that's going to, okay, this is truth and this is not truth. And I did a video just a couple of days ago dealing with that. They're actually putting these search algorithms within there to say, okay, this we're gonna regard as truth and this we're gonna regard as false news, man. Okay, so that famine of the world is coming in there, and they're recognizing that the relevance of having it to where the famine of the world comes into there, because you got it to where people are looking for them answers, man. Okay, so it says the service shows a number of war-related searches is also on the rise. The searches for war and nuclear war are at highest level since the year started, and the number of searches related to the topic to these topics continues to rise, while the number of people searching for Syria war, right after Syria war, has also reached a peak in the last 12 months. It says the phase going to war also spiked. Okay. So that's what people are thinking about out there. It ain't just a thing of just, dudes is out there. And really, the only people on that low level of thinking is the Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans. They're on that very based level, simple Negro, do well in America, well doing type mentality. Okay, that's just the Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans. But as for some of these other individuals out here, well, was the Israelite foreigners, man. Right, the Israelites dispersed throughout the four corners of the earth. That's why they said what one of the top guys, one of the top searchers was what the Philippines. So you got into them Israelite foreigners, they're getting into that spirit, and they're trying to decipher what's happening out here, man. Okay, they're searching out these different videos and that. And that's why you go to where camps are popping up all over the world now, okay, because this information is being pushed out throughout the four corners of the world by way of this internet. And that's another thing that you get from this, man. You get it to where the questions are being asked pertaining to the truth, okay, right? Well, which World War III is a relevant part of the truth, all right, is an important part of the truth, okay. So you got it to where those questions are being asked, okay, and you got it to where the Urim and Thummim is doing the work, man. It's doing the legwork, okay. So says here, the phase going to war also spiked right to a record high recently, right? Trump in his previous peak in 2013, like I said, just like a woman in childbirth, the pains get closer and closer, man. Okay, so it says there, when the U.S. President Obama was considering military action against the Syrian government, right, for reports of chemical attacks, and that goes back onto the thing I was saying. They'll say there's chemical attacks there because why? Because that vassal state, okay, has now decided to go up against the grain of the power structure, all right, whether it be going against the grain of the power structure by selling the oil in a different currency, okay, whether it's going against the power structure by setting up a different government where their so-called currency, the currency they're dealing with, isn't benefiting the American government, right? Okay, that's why these different countries go to war. It's all about who has dominant say upon the global wealth sphere, man. Okay, there ain't a thing of these countries just going, just going to war because they want territorial land. They ain't really, unless the oil land has got some resource on them, they're concerned about that, man. Okay. So it says here, spikes in the interest towards war-related topics came just a day after the U.S. current President Donald Trump took the decision to launch cruise missiles out there within the Syrian military base following the chemical weapons incidents in the Idlib province. Okay, so I mean you're seeing it. Okay, the people out here is seeing it. Okay, we're getting into that time. Let's see how much time I got left. Okay, the people are seeing it, and let's close out, with one scripture, because they're dealing with the potential of a World War III, but we know through the scriptures as we're gonna see, okay, that's a foregone conclusion within the scriptures, but I want to get a particular one, okay, that goes straight to the point. Okay, bear with me. The book of Revelations. Right, so this is the book of Revelations, the 9th chapter. Okay, the book of Revelations, the 9th chapter, and the 12th verse. It says, "One war is past, and behold, they come to wars hereafter." Okay, so you was gonna have it to war. You was gonna have it to where that war, okay, that war, the World War, okay, that World War, okay, was going to take place, and he was going to have World War III was going to take place, okay, World War I, World War II, World War III, and we're getting into that World War III. So it ain't a thing of uncertainty, it's a thing of it's a thing of certainty, okay. Revelations, the 8th chapter on the 13th verse, it says, behold, okay, behold, and I beheld, and I heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, woe, 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 which is World War I, World War II, World War III. Okay, let's see what else we got here. This is the one I wanted. So Revelations 11 and 14 says, the second war is past, so World War II is past, okay? All right, the second war is past, right? And behold, okay, the third war cometh quickly. So it was gonna come quick, man. And that's the thing. It really that World War III came quick it's pretty much straight after that whole World War II ended up. They went straight into World War III. Okay, now it didn't come into full gone blows, but that whole World War III has been going for a very long time, man. Ultimately, when you really understand how these different wars take place, you know, dealing with placements of military bases, placements of different things, you find out that really you've been in the World War III for a hell of a long time, man. Okay, so pretty much with that, you know, I'm gonna say double honestly, apostles to GMS, honestly brothers that be pushing this truth with sincerity. Okay, all praises unto Yahweh, Shemi Al-Shai, and Lord's will. I'll see you on the next one. Okay, you know, death to Babylon. Okay, and Kwam Yashua Allah. Shalom.